How's it going today, guys? I'm here to talk to you about a drop shot rig. It is perhaps one of the biggest tools in my arsenal that I have. I tend to throw my drop shot on either a 7-foot medium light or medium action rod, depending on the circumstances. If I'm fishing out deep, especially in the St. Lawrence River, I like to throw it on a medium light action rod. That soft tip and with a strong backbone allows me to get a good hook set in them when I'm fishing deeper water, say 30 to 50 feet of water, depending on the time of the year. Anytime that I use a medium action rod is if I am fishing shallow, more close quarters. I like that little bit of a heavier tip to get a good hook set in it, or a good hook set in the fish. And some of the different things that you'll need to fish a drop shot rig are the following. First off, you're going to need a hook. I like to use a size 1 or 1/0 Gamakatsu drop shot hook. The next thing you'll need is a drop shot weight, or any kind of weight you're able to tie below your hook. And some of the baits I like to throw are the following: a jackal crosstail shad. I also like a gajo bait spirit shad, which is perhaps one of my favorite all-time baits to throw on a drop shot, as well as a poor boy's erie darter and a Gary Yamamoto shad shaped worm. To tie your drop shot up, I'm going to take about 12 to 18 inches of line and pinch it off just like that. Okay. The next thing I'll do is I'll take my drop shot hook, take my line just like that and pinch it. I'll take the line, put it right through the eye of the hook. Okay, so if you can see that, my line's doubled up. I will take the line, make a loop around my main line, which creates a hole. I'll take my line and slide it through the hole. And at the same time too, with your tag end that you just slid through the hole, it'll still have the line doubled up. So I'll take my hook, slide it through it, just like that. Wet it, just like that. And I'll slide together my line. Okay. Generally, line-wise, I throw anywhere between 6 to 10 pound fluorocarbon for applications such as throwing a drop shot around docks. I tend to lean more towards like an 8 to 10, but if I'm out deep, I'll go as light as 6 pound test. That way, to get more bites, the lighter the line, the less likely the fish is able to see your line, as well as the more action the bait will have. The next thing I'll do at the end of my line, I'll attach my drop shot weight. And the nice thing about the little clips they have, you don't have to tie your line. You can just pinch it on there. So, all together, you have your weight here and your hook here. So, for the whole process, your hook's about 12 to 18 inches above your weight, which is ideal. I don't like going anything above that, depending on if I'm looking on my graph and I can see them, say 2 to 3 feet off the bottom. I'll tend to use that longer leader, but usually 12 to 18 inches will suit me. Bait wise, especially with all these baits right here that I listed, I'll nose hook pretty much every single one of them, which just involves me going just like that through the nose of the bait, just like that. So the biggest thing and the biggest key I can tell you when it comes to tying your Palomar knot to your drop shot is make sure your hook point is straight up. That way, when you set the hook point is going to be driven into the roof of the fish's mouth. You don't want your hook off to the side like this or flipped upside down, because you're not going to get a good hook set in them. You want your hook to be pointed straight up, just like that.